Hello everyone, you're watching PokerNews.com and welcome back to our coverage of the European Poker Tour's Season 13 stop in Barcelona. There are just 40 players left in the Estrellas Main Event, with Dutch player Steven van Zadelhoff still in the running. And we saw a hand just before the break that nearly crippled him, and we got those hand details.
I just crippled before the break. It was kind of a silly hand where I have a set of queens, and we were talking about hopefully getting an interesting hand, right? So we did. Just not the way we wanted it, but okay. I raised small blind flats. I was in early position. Lewis Salter in the big blind flats. I check, queen, jack, 5, rainbow with my queens. I turned my set of queens. So I was like, but there's also a couple straights on the board now, so I had to be like a bit like, well, okay, you'll find out later in the hand. I bet, small blind calls. Lewis Salter goes out of the way, river is a total blank, he checks, I bet 4,500,000, 450. And after a bit of thinking, he goes all in for 1.3 million. So, I mean, I have a set of queens, but I'm really not happy here. And I think for a long time, and I called it off for that price, I don't know. And I honestly still don't know if it's a good call or not. It must be relatively close. I don't know. It feels pretty bad now because you lose the pot, but I mean, I don't block any straights, and you ask for strategy. I don't block any straights, and I honestly don't know how often he turns a hand into a bluff or whatever. So, yeah, it's hard to see. I mean, the flat that he made pre-flop, that's hard for me in the analysis of the hand, because he is not supposed to have a lot of straights there, because he's not supposed, theoretically, to call a lot of ace-10, 10-9 combinations, maybe a couple suited ones. Even those against my early position raise is probably not like very profitable. But he turns over ace-10 off for the straight, which means I made a really bad call, because then it means he has a lot of straights. And then,
for more details as they crown a title here in the Estrellas Main Event, you can follow all the action on the PokerStarsblog.com.